regardless of the color of your skin, regardless of your wealth, you deserve justice, and a cash bail system violates justice. We're gonna end the cash bail system once and for all. We're gonna do it in New York, and we're gonna do it this year.
Across the U.S., judicial courts play a vital role in maintaining and preserving justice. Since the origin of the country, courts have adapted to fit the constantly changing needs of society.
Despite the many alterations made in courts, functions of the judiciary, specifically cash bail, have hindered the delivery of justice and have presented disparities between socioeconomic groups across the country.
The issue we most want the President and the new Congress to address in 2021 is inequities and injustices within U.S. courts.
What bail has turned into in America, and this has everything to do with poverty, as Diane was talking about, is that it's ended up being something that has actually ensured that people are locked up pre-trial while they're still presumed innocent.
In 2019, a study from the Prison Policy Initiative found that 460,000 unconvicted people were in local jails awaiting trial. This accumulation of non-convicted inmates can be attributed to the faulty cash bail system.
The problem with the cash bail system is that it is wildly disproportionately affecting people that have no money. But if you don't have two nickels to rub together and you've got $5,000 worth of bail and you come from a family that doesn't have two nickels, then you're going to sit in custody while your case is going.
Additionally, cash bail, although numerically different, is applied universally, whether a minor misdemeanor or a violent crime has been committed. One determining the ethics surrounding cash bail, one must consider the defendant in conjunction with the victim. Fairness can be achieved by treating defendants appropriately based on the severity of their actions.
The criminal justice system worked for people who had money. And now, with these criminal justice reforms, we've made it a little more equal. Because ultimately the question has to be, the criminal justice system either works for everybody, otherwise it doesn't work.
Efforts are currently being made by states to reform the justice system, an example being California's Prop 25, which was present within the 2020 election, which attempted to replace a system of cash bail with an algorithm that determined the risk of someone awaiting trial. Despite the failure of this proposition, many still seek a solution to this flawed system, with one highly debated solution for this conflict being a complete overhaul.
Plenty of people have committed crimes when they were out on cash bail. Plenty of people failed to show up for their court appearance, even though they posted a cash bail. So it's not a magical system that ensures and protects everybody. But what I'm absolutely certain of is the number of people that are pleading to crimes solely because they can't afford to make bail.
And the cash bail system is complicit. It's a business operation that takes advantage of the socioeconomic status of African Americans and Latinos to incarcerate them. So either the cash bail company is going to make money or the prison system is going to make money, but somebody's going to make money off of brown and black lives.
There may be some negative consequences associated with the removal of cash bail. According to Rudy Camacho, Director of Business Development for ACME Bail Bonds, bail needs reform, but eliminating it altogether is not the answer. He further explains how a more equitable solution hasn't been developed, and the result of its elimination were repeat offenders with no consequences. Furthermore, bail bond companies provide a stable source of income for many individuals, such as Camacho, and completely removing cash bail may leave some in a state of financial insecurity.
If you don't have cash bail, you have a risk assessment tool. The judge, by the way, is the person who decides whether somebody could post bail. The judge could say, no bail, you're staying in county jail until this case is resolved.
Varying implementation of the law from state to state stagnates the progress towards a unified and fair judicial system. Thus, we wish to see the federal government address this issue in search of a more impartial solution for all stakeholders.
Whether or not cash bail should be eliminated is a highly debated topic, but both groups can affirm with certainty that reform is necessary and that the partisanship and financial gain should not be the driving motivation regarding this affair, but rather the impacts that may be inflicted on those who simply made a mistake. Through analyses of data and statistics, a trend of systematic inequalities between the wealthy and the poor is clearly exhibited.
The judicial court was established to provide equal justice to everyone, not just specific groups. American judiciaries are still striving and working to make this goal come to fruition, but the cash bail system marks a barrier along this path. Action and change must be taken to mold the U.S. judiciaries into this ideal vision.
If just punishment is all we're after, and we're not concerned about public safety and rehabilitation, then we have the perfect system. But if we want better outcomes, people coming out of prison and leading law-abiding, successful lives, then we really need to change things.